Welcome to the last show of the semester of Sun News at Noon. I'm Ben Dawson.
And I'm Keziah Philpott. Thanks for tuning in. The Gobbler, Southern Utah's annual race, is returning this year with a new route starting at Tech Ridge. City officials say the new route is designed to improve safety and better manage crowd flow for participants and spectators. The event includes a 10K, 5K, kids run, and a turkey costume contest with a $200 cash prize. The race offers volunteer and community engagement opportunities for those staying in town for Thanksgiving.
Utah Tech held its annual Let It Snow event last night, and here's how it went.
Let It Snow Somewhere Else is a tradition here on campus that we bring that back every year right before either Thanksgiving break or Christmas break, and that we are able to celebrate the holidays. The event was different because we do different sweaters each year. So this year it's red, last year was white, so we do them different each year just to create the tradition, and we usually rotate them through just to create some fun on campus in different colors. Just kind of the last event of the season. We want to just keep a lot of people coming to the events and hikes.
The environment's definitely the best part. Lots of decorations, lots of music, and just lots of people. It's just a good, heartwarming event. Thanksgiving's a time to go home and see your family, so it's a great time right now to go and see our friends. People waited like 4 hours to get sweatshirts. I did not wait in line to get a sweatshirt because I heard the line would be hours and hours long, but they're very cute. The students should come to all of these events for sure, for their own fun, to get involved and to meet people and to just enjoy the atmosphere at Utah Tech.
New Southern Utah water policies could put future golf course projects on hold. The Washington County Water Conservancy District now requires any project using over 9 million gallons per year to get additional approval. Officials say with no new water rights available, the policy will help protect the region's limited water supply. The top 1% of water users in Washington County consume as much as the other 99%.
A Utah judge just threw out the state legislature's congressional map in favor of a proposed version, creating 3 Republican-leaning districts and 1 Democratic. Republican leaders have called the ruling judicial activism, with some threatening to impeach the judge, Diana Gibson. She found that the legislature's map was gerrymandered. Plaintiffs in the case, including the League of Women Voters and Mormon Women for Ethical Government, say the new map finally gives Utah a fair districting process.
For a democracy to be effective, the government has to have buy-in from the members of the community. Democracy is reliant on a social contract. The citizens give the power to the government. In order for the democracy to stand, the citizens have to feel as though they have buy-in, that they are able to have some say in governance. The problem with gerrymandering is that allows politicians to choose their voters. It makes voters or citizens who aren't part of the majority party, or at least the party that's taking control with gerrymandering, it causes those voters to feel like they're not represented. Proposition 4 was a citizen-led initiative to redo Utah's congressional boundaries in a fair way. In response to the maps that the committee came up with, the legislature refused to accept their maps and repealed the proposition and then enacted Senate Bill 200, which allowed the legislature to draw its own map redistricting the congressional districts in Utah. Allegations were that the legislature's new map was biased and heavily favored Republicans. Judge Gibson was asked to rule on whether or not the legislature overstepped in repealing the Citizens Initiative, Proposition 4. And Judge Gibson did find that the legislature overstepped and did not have the authority to repeal a citizen initiative.
The U.S. Mint stopped producing pennies last Wednesday. Utah's Consumer Protection Division warns customers how stores will change. After 230 years of production, businesses are being told to round cash purchases to the nearest 5 cents. Local businesses are already promoting this new change. Katie Haas, the executive director of the division, says businesses need to be transparent to the consumers about how they intend to round.
Starting this school year, Utah is requiring gun safety lessons to be taught in public schools. Under House Bill 104, schools must teach firearm safety as young as kindergarten through high school. Utah joins Arkansas and Tennessee as one of the first states to roll out such a program, although Utah is the only state that allows parents the option to opt out their children.
It is the last show before Thanksgiving, so I was wondering, Ben, what is your favorite Thanksgiving meal?
I'm a sucker for pie. I love banana cream, pumpkin, apple, pretty much any pie, I'm down for it. What about you though?
I mean, hot take, but I love some tofu turkey. It's the best.
Well, I'm not gonna eat any of that this Thanksgiving, but I wish you the best. After the break, Dorothy Butters will bring the latest Trailblazer highlights.
Welcome to Utah Tech University. From classrooms to cliffs and lectures to links. Here, we celebrate active learning, active life. Our Trailblazers learn by doing, are career ready, and solve real problems with real partners to meet community needs. Here, students get the full college experience and choose from 300 affordable academic programs. All in one of the most stunning destinations on Earth. With this as your backyard, life is just as active as your education. Come experience active learning, active life at Utah Tech University.
Women's volleyball swept University of Texas Arlington Saturday, securing a share of the Western Athletic Conference title. This sends the Trailblazers into the WAC tournament as the number 2 seed. Head coach Camila Hafoka was just named head coach of the year. She talks on how the team has been preparing for this tournament.
We've been preparing all year for this. This isn't something where it's like, oh, it's a surprise, we're here. We've been preparing for this since last spring. I think that our team has done such a good job just balancing each other out in each other's weaknesses and helping them to be strengths to get us through the season. I think our leaders have done such a good job in setting the standard, making sure that we're preparing and reaching our goals one day at a time. So like I said, if you're not bought into the culture, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb because everyone is bought in. As we rode through the waves and the ups and downs of season with injuries and, filling new roles and responsibilities, I think our girls have done such a good job in that. So they're prepared. They're here. This is their moment. So we just have to go out and execute and play and control the things that we can.
Another Trailblazer loss came from men's basketball at the Outrigger Rainbow Classic in Hawaii, losing by 2 points to the University of Hawaii Manoa Saturday. Standout senior Ethan Potter scored 15 points, while redshirt senior Husan Holt added a season-high of 14 points. Utah Tech fought back late in the game, coming to a 1-point difference, but the Warriors held their lead. Men's basketball will be back in the Burns Arena tomorrow, facing Noble University at 7 p.m. Utah Tech football faced their 9th loss Friday night, 32-0 against University of West Georgia. Despite the loss, safety Justin Houston led the team with 10 tackles. The Trailblazers still fell behind with 4 turnovers and multiple penalties. Regular season is coming to an end, which means the Trailblazers have 2 games left to raise their current 2-9 record. It was that last score was actually 23-0, but with this being our last show of the season, we want to send a huge thank you and shout out to our producer Amy and our assistant producer Sky.
Amy and Sky have truly made this show what it is with their hard work, dedication, and positive energy. Because they're graduating this year, Sun News team, all of us, we're going to miss you guys so much.
Yeah, we're so grateful for all the time and effort that you guys put in and week out.
And that's it for this semester of Sun News at Noon.
We'll see you here after the break, same time, same place.
Have a great winter break, Trailblazers.